Hello, ladies and gentlemen. How are you doing? I think that everyone is okay. And my friend, I will invite everybody to come and sit and learn together this important session, which is about the use of will and shall, part 2. Last time, we discussed about the use of will and shall, part 1. My friend, if you didn't subscribe, do it now, because it's going to help you to be a member of this group, of course, of Literature Class TV. We learn everything we want. We want your support in order to share the ideas about what you learned. Let's start together, my friend. We do not use will to say what somebody has already arranged or decided to do in the future. Never use will when you have already decided to do something or arranged something in the future. I'm going to repeat. Never use will when you have already decided or arranged to do something in the future. For example, there, Anne is working next week. Never say, Anne will work next week. That's a mistake. The second example. Are you going to watch television this morning? Never say, will you watch? That's a mistake. But often, when we talk about the future, we are not talking about what somebody has decided to do. But often, when we talk about the future, we are not talking about what somebody has decided to do. My friend, last time we say that we use will when we decide to do something in the time of speaking. Here, never use will for something that you have decided to do. Example. Do you think Anne will pass the exam? That Chris. Joe. Yes. She will pass easily. She will pass easily. She will pass does not mean she has decided to pass. Joe is saying what he knows or things will happen. He is predicting the future. When we predict a future happening or situation, we use will or want. My friend, when we predict a future happening or a situation, we use will or want. We have example there. Jill has been away a long time. When she returns, she will find a lot of changes. The speaker here says that Jill has been away a long time, meaning that whenever Jill returns, we'll find everything has changed. Another example. When will you be this time next year? I will be in Japan. The speaker asks you, Where will you be next year? And the receiver reply that he or she will be in Japan. Another example there. That plate is very hot. If you touch it, you will burn yourself. Another example. Tom won't pass the examination. She hasn't worked hard enough for it. Another example, which is the last. When will you know your examination result? We often use will with. My friend, remember, when you are going to use will or to say by using the verb will or auxiliary will, remember this expression. We often use the will with probably, I expect, I'm sure, I think, I don't think, and I wonder. These are the expressions that go hand in hand with the auxiliary verb will. Let's see example there. I will probably be home at this evening. I will probably, you see probably there, go hand in hand with will. The second example. I haven't seen Carol today. I expect she will phone this evening. We see I expect there and we see will. I expect go hand in hand or goes hand in hand with will. Don't worry about the exam. I'm sure you will pass it. We see there we have I'm sure and will. I'm sure goes hand in hand with will. Don't you think Sal will like the present we bought her? We see, don't you think there, we have a think and you have will. They go hand in hand. Those are expressions that go hand in hand with will in a pronunciation. I don't think the exam will be very difficult. We see I don't think there and we see will there. Remember, whenever you say I don't think, I expect, I'm sure, and I think and I don't mind and I don't think and I wonder, remember, will take place in that sentence. I wonder what will happen. I wonder what will happen. Another expression. After I hope, we generally use the present, never use the future. For example, I hope Carol phones this evening. Never say I hope Carol will phone this evening. That will be a mistake. I hope it doesn't rain tomorrow. Never say I hope it will rain tomorrow, because the verb I hope or hope, we generally use the present simple. Let's see how we use shall and we shall. We normally use shall only with I and we. My friend, we only use shall with I and we. We can say, I will shall, or I will, or we shall, or we will. That's the same. Let's see example. I shall be tired this morning, or I will be tired this morning. We shall probably go to Scotland for a holiday, or we will probably go to Scotland for our holiday. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen, for watching this video. We have been discussing about the use of will and shall, and I think that we know that we use the will when you decide to do something at the time of speaking. Never use the will when you have arranged or decided to do something. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. Subscribe if you are new on this channel. We shall meet again when God wishes. Thank you so much. Let's call it a day.